Hello there, this is my routine from wet to dry. I show you how I squish condish, how I air dry in a net, and how I scrunch out the crunch. This is the shampoo I use this time, but I prefer these other two most of the time. My favorite conditioner. And then in the shower I also use this cream. Here you meet me in the shower after I shampooed. I scrub my scalp for about 3 minutes, the length of a song for your reference. And I also got dressed for the video and decided to use my hanging shower head. Now we move on to my conditioner. I use a substantial amount. And it's pretty hard to get it out of the ball. You gotta shake it up. Now I try to smooth it down and spread it as much as I can before I detangle. I detangle with my hands first. It looks like I'm being rough, but it's just because the video was sped up twice its speed. If I find any rough tangles, I look at them, like in this moment right there, and try to pull them from above and under gently to loosen them up. This helps me to also spread the conditioner and get it on every strand. Right there, I had to take care of that one tangle. I turned on the shower head again to start the squish into condish method. You need water, tons of water. Now I'm going to use my white tooth comb because I've already tangled with my fingers. I'm going to group my curls. How they usually group is just that I have a bit less water this time. I'm being extra careful to not wet my phone. Now I'm turning on the shower head once again, because if you don't have enough water, there's no use in squishing to condish. And I don't squish to condish without my cream. This is just a travel container. I've transferred the Cantu curl activator into this container. I use a rope method. That's what you would call it, I think. I don't like praying hands as much as this method to distribute the product. Now I start squishing to condish. When I clench my hand, I am not closing it all the way, not even close. I clench about 5 times, half closing my fist. 5 times for each strand, each clump. Right here I was struggling to get the curl or the clump on the left without wetting my phone. Grouping them again. Squish it to condish. I'm not closing my fist. You gotta leave water in your hair. At least for me, I hope that it helps a lot. I find that it helps a lot so that my products go on smoothly. Now this is my definer, Curls R Us definer, my favorite gel. I have so many backups of it. My hard hold gel, I only use this in special occasions, and this is a hairspray that takes away frizz. The previous one also gives me hold without being drying. All of the products in this video are CG or Curly Girl approved. I'm doing the rope grouping method to spread the product. I'm over my sink in this moment. That was my definer there. Now my gel. For my definer I use about 2 grapes in size. And I use quite a bit of gel. I like my hair to get a strong cast. Otherwise, I only get to maybe 2nd day hair. And I like to at least get to the 3rd day or 4th. Now we're scrunching without clenching and closing my hand all the way, because I still want water there for when I put my hard hold gel. I only use it on days that I want extra hold. I'm trying to make sure that my hair, as I scrunch it, closes in the same way that a slinky would. All the loops going the same direction. I find that because it's so long, it tends to maybe want to loop a different direction, and it makes my curls look a bit wonky if that happens. That's how much I use of the hard hold gel, not very much at all. And I'm no longer smoothing down the product, because this would pull out whatever definition I've achieved. I'm sorry if you can hear cars and the wind outside. Now I'm using the hairspray for hold and frizz control. I really like this one. And I rarely use it, only when I want to be extra. There's a lot of scrunching. Now I move into my t-shirt. I'm wiping off whatever was left on my hands, finding a dry spot on it, because I did wipe my hands on it, and then making sure my curls close like a slinky as I scrunch them. I'm actually clenching about 10 times, squeezing out whatever water or excess product there may be. And then after I do it on all 3 clumps, I move on to do it once again with dry spots of the t-shirt. Clenching. Somebody decided to mow their lawn today. Sorry. This is my hairnet I bought at Sally Beauty Supply. You can also use some tulle. I've seen it work. It's in a triangle shape, so I make sure that the thicker hem is facing me and the longest section is facing away from me so that I can tie it up in the back. Again, whatever position my curls fall in right now is the position that they're gonna stay in. So it's best if I make sure that they slinky correctly. I grab the 2 edges on the side. Tried to do a knot. I think I failed on the first attempt. Got tangled up. But my knot is just a simple shoelace knot. You make a knot once and then tie a bow. I make sure that all my hair is inside. We have a bow, and that's what it looks like. The next morning, I went to sleep right after that. This is the oil I like using. That's the ingredients on the side. After I diffuse for about 15 minutes in the morning, this is what I look like. I use about 10 drops, usually 5 drops of oil. But I didn't do a pre-poo this week, so I tried to go a bit extra on the oil. And we're just scrunching out the crunch. I do have to diffuse 15 minutes in the morning, or 10, because my hair is very, very long. If I were to straighten it, which I haven't in a year, it would be almost past my bum. I'm shaking out the roots, flipping it, trying to let it fall where it wants to fall. Now I'm just switching the part to try and get a bit more volume on the root. And I grabbed a bobby pin. I'm using the back of it to do a zigzag parting. Twist some parts that look a bit wonky or frizzy. I do have some residue of the oil on my finger, so it helps. Now I'm going to twist my bangs back because I don't want them on my face. If I wanted to have them look nice, I would probably wrap them around my finger and have them a bit wet and then pin them to dry in a coil. That's the result in sunlight and the other side.